So motherfucking happy, goddamn. Get it. We got Get it. So, people who know me from my other podcast, Talking Shit with Rob and Boom, I'm Rob. We got Vita in the house. We also got Drew.
What's the deal?
In the house. And we got a special guest today. Y'all don't even know I knew this dude. We got Nate Robinson in the house, guys.
Cody D.
That's me.
Hey, in the house.
No, we got comedian Cody D. That's my man, dog. I'm fucking with him and shit. Good. How y'all been, though?
He said Nate Robinson.
How y'all been, though, man?
Take it up here, man. Dog. Shit.
How y'all been with this COVID shit?
Yeah, man. Oh, man, don't even get me started on COVID. I'm done with COVID.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about COVID. I'm tired of COVID.
You know what though? I put a status up today. I'm just blessed that I ain't never caught COVID. It's been over a year now with this shit, and
sorry to everyone who has caught it.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace to every people I know. You know, passed.
You know, I think it didn't really hit home for me until my people started catching it.
Yeah. I'm starting to believe this shit now a little bit.
Yeah. I ain't really paying no attention for real.
I know people work at the hospitals. You know, I work with Henry Ford, my company affiliated with them, and we get emails how the hospital's overwhelmed right now, and it's crazy, man. So everybody just stay safe. I'm COVID free. I just got tested. I'm good.
I thank God for COVID. COVID gave me some good grandpa stories when I get old, like in World War II, baby.
Right.
Y'all don't know what I seen. Y'all youngsters. I had to wear a mask.
I seen motherfuckers with masks on and they looked cute. So they took that bitch off and they was y'all know that? She kinda cute. But she take that bitch off, look like Mortal Kombat. Like, damn.
Get over here, right?
No.
Put the mask back on, man.
No, y'all be safe, y'all be careful.
Yo, the Johnson is like, you heard, like, getting
Yeah.
blood clogged, like, the vaccine.
But hold on, are y'all surprised they couldn't get the fucking baby powder right now?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
let's say if you put the powder down there, you can fuck around.
Yes,
Slice your
cancer.
bread, goddamn it, down that bitch. Oh, it's cancer? I thought it gave you dope at least.
they still ain't fixed that fucking problem, so I ain't trusting that shit. Yeah, that's been out. They had to pay out people.
Yeah, I knew
they
something going on
caught
with
cancer.
motherfucker. That's what I should stop using that lotion.
This what we put on the babies?
Yeah. Recall.
Yeah.
Think it'll be recalled for the shots
How
20
you
years
get
from now?
powder wrong? How you get powder wrong?
Well, what is the powder? What is that? Like, what is it for?
It's talc. It's talc, right?
You know,
It's talc with a scent and shit.
Powder wrong.
But dog, listen. So Drew called me earlier today, right? We gotta talk about this shit.
We gotta talk about my thing, man. If you don't mind, let me actually tap into it. So listen, we did a show before, and actually, Vita was talking about self-love, self-improvement. We was talking about it, right? I had a moment to myself where I wanted to work on myself in a different area, right? So I said, man, you know what? I'm known for really like being temperamental a little bit. I'm known for just really being expressed, especially when something triggered me. So I sat down with myself last night and I said, you know what, man, it was just me. It was just me by myself. I'm like, bro, what's really triggering me, man? Like, why am I really like...
You was in the dark?
Why am I... Actually, I was, bro.
Okay.
But I'm like, what's actually making me snap, man? Like, what about people is making me mad? You know what I'm saying?
You were snapping on people?
Well, no, not like that, man. But you know how something can easily trigger you. Just like your first reaction be an explosive one. You know what I'm saying? But I had to come to myself, like, what's making me like that? So, what I came up with, man, I'm actually expecting me out of people. And I noticed that, man. I peeped that about myself. Like, I'm noticing that I'm expecting people to be like me. I'm expecting people to be loyal to me like I'm loyal to them. I'm expecting people to be like honest and respectful on the level that I am. Yeah. And what's happening is I'm looking at y'all expecting me out of y'all. And it's like now it's like when I'm learning like that y'all not like me, I'm explosive because I'm mad. Now that's bringing on emotions because I'm expecting y'all to be like me. And everybody ain't like you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The level of loyalty that you want with somebody, it might not be on the same level of loyalty as you. Or faithfulness, whatever. Right. It can go further than that. It can go
so
further.
Now you see
you see people with not so nice. But now that I know that, when somebody do bring me something or somebody might do something like, some spiteful shit, towards me, my first reaction is actually just take it in instead of just snapping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's like something that I know now to just work on. That is
That's
where I begin.
That's a great revelation.
Yeah, man.
Like,
it
took me a while to understand that, especially like with my relationships. I was like, why they not doing what I'm doing, or I would have did this way. Why they didn't think of this, or why they? And I had to. You have to let that go, because at the end of the day, people, like you say, not gonna think like you think.
They're not.
They
don't look at it.
You can't be mad about that.
And you can't. That's why I say it's self-thing, man. It's a lot of stuff that we do with people that we don't really realize it's self. That we can go about it a different way. I can control me.
Right.
I can't control them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So walking into a situation when you get both sides of the story, because really it's always three sides of the story: your story, their story, and the real truth. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you walk into a story, you walk into a scenario, before you actually like react or give your reaction, you gotta actually take in how you look at it. Like, look, let me actually not get mad at him for lying, because at the end of the day, like he not like me.
Yeah, he might be a pussy motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? Facts though.
But I'm just saying,
Is it possible to have the opposite though? You be in your dark room and realize the people around you better than you? Is that possible?
Better than you?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean about
More
better?
loyal, more trusting, more get go.
No, not if motherfuckers always.
But if they not, you see
I
what's
wouldn't
good
say
in you, they don't have what you have that's good. Is it possible the opposite? Is that a real thing?
I mean,
I be around people better than me all the time.
Not with
I had a doctor last week.
Now they doing bad.
I had a doctor.
Not when motherfuckers doing fucked up shit to you.
Like when people doing malicious stuff to you, man. Like, nah, it ain't.
What about the good stuff? People do better. I have people that's better friends than me than I am them. I know for sure.
I mean, yeah, that's
But I wouldn't do nothing malicious to nobody good to me though. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I wouldn't do nothing malicious to nobody. Period. I'd rather just like start messing with you before I do something bad to you, man. Because I don't get nothing out of it either. You know
the bottom line with that shit.
For me?
Yeah.
Nah,
You go to jail? Hell yeah. I need somebody to talk to.
The bottom line with that shit though is you just realize a part of growing up. Like you can't trust no motherfucking body. You know what I mean?
Bro.
And it's family, friends. I mean, it's crazy. Like you really can't.
No,
that's all that shit is. You can't.
And that goes for like a relationship too. It goes for everything, bro. It ain't even literally like one thing. It's everything. It could be family, friends,
you can't. If you vexing people correctly and you they meet the criteria, then you put a trust in them. They will trust to be founded. I think you put trust in people off titles and not by actions. Oh, that's my auntie, so I'm gonna put a little trust in her instead of that's Vicky. Who is Vicky Williams? Instead of that's my mom's sister. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point you made. Actions. It's always about actions. Like for me, people can tell you something all fucking day. If they not showing it, it doesn't mean anything.
That's why and my mom said that too. She was just like, who would you believe? Would you believe the person that tell you they love you or the person that show you they love you? I trust the person that show me love before the one that tell me it. You know what I'm saying? The one that show me it ain't even gotta tell me. I'm gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to. That was a moment for me, man. That was a moment for me, man. No, for real though. It was a moment because I get a. And he know how we used to be at the car wash, bro. I used to blow up. Like I used to get mad, flip out, supervisor. I didn't care who you was. However you came at me, I gave you that.
I fucking ran. I left. I couldn't do it.
I gave you. I stay in trouble all the time. On my mouth, bro. I'm gonna speak from my heart. I'm gonna say what I feel, whatever comes to me. I got that from Pac, R.I.P. I did. But it fit me, bro. It fit me because it's like I'm gonna say how I feel, man. If you don't like it, man, you don't like it.
I got a question. Do you believe you can take criticism or correction? Can you take correction?
I can.
You think everybody?
People say that.
Yeah.
People say that till it happens.
No, I took it. It already happened to me. I can.
Do you think there's been a time where someone came to correct you and you may have took it the wrong way, thinking, oh, why dog coming at me like that? And you think he giving you aggressive energy, so you give him aggression back. In reality, he just trying to put you on game.
No, man. I've experienced that though.
I like.
OG did it to me. I do too.
Like that, it's either going like just say with the podcast, and I want people to comment, and I don't want it to be all good.
For real.
I want the bad shit because that'll help me.
Yeah.
And on top of that, when people criticize you, it kind of open the door up, and you can see what type of motherfucker they are too.
Yeah.
Speaking of that message that y'all saw at the beginning of the goddamn show, I got something to talk about that shit.
He do it all the time. A lot of I've been knowing him for literally like 6 years, but since I met him, he correct me all the time. Every time I'd be like, bro, I used to go off. It'd be him. Like, nah, bro.
I think too for me, the criticism.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on it's who it comes from and how it's given to you too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers could be coming from the angle they hating on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How
In that case,
do you differentiate from the
I think for me, again, it goes by actions. If it's somebody I know that's been riding with me and they've been supporting me and all that, and they come to me like, I think you should do this, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. They've been down with me. I'ma trust them people over the motherfuckers who ain't never did shit for me. You know what I'm saying? Or they looked at me a certain way or whatever. The time I known them. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing too. And then when you get that criticism, be willing to work on that shit. If it's some true shit, it ain't nothing wrong with taking criticism.
Because when you're wrong, you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? When you're wrong, you're wrong, bro.
Yeah.
You're wrong, you're wrong.
Wait, what's up? I want to hear about this. What you talking about?
Yeah,
We gonna wait on that. We gonna wait on that, goddamn, because I might.
This nigga right here.
We gonna talk about it.
You know, every time he starts, I gotta take a drink
drink
of water or something because he about to start this shit.
Man, I saw some shit yesterday. Not to jump off the subject, dog, but I shouldn't say this shit.
You gotta say it.
I know, I got to now, right?
And that irritate me when somebody say something.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna say it. I mean, it's bad. It ain't no offense to nobody on the handicap side of the game.
Oh,
man.
What?
she had no legs?
Nah, she actually was perfect. It was a girl in the store, right? Red bone, cute, nice little body, everything, right? I'm like, dang, I was looking. And then she gets to the counter, and she was like, and then the girl with her was like, she can't talk. And I'm like, this motherfucker perfect. A female who bad and can't talk? Oh my God.
Hey.
What?
Wait, what'd you say?
I ain't joking about it, but
See what I'm saying, man? This why.
But she sound like,
But could you keep your dick hard while you in it, stroking it all year?
and she sound like roach off people under the stairs.
Yeah. This gonna be your shit.
No,
I know it was going somewhere, bro. I know it was going somewhere.
No, I don't like to show you that. Cody D,
What up, yo? Talk to me.
go on and tell these people about your.
Hey, I would. Well, I'm just trying to get to the table. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you having me on. You know, I don't want to take too much of the spotlight. So I'm out of here. Yay! You can see me. Follow me on Instagram, King7Cody. Cody, that's me. I have a live show on Mondays called Cody's Corner. Check me out 7 to 10. I just be talking. You can tap in, discuss sports, politics, life, relationships, anything we want. Ain't no holds barred. Yeah, that's about it, man. You said you had a question in the morning?
I had a question for you.
I got an answer.
This is our first time.
I want to hear it.
Hey, be careful.
I heard about you, but like, so you a comedian, so like,
Sometimes.
are you trying to? I mean, no, that's what I mean. Like, is that your angle? Is that what you trying to get into?
I feel like, well, when you put stuff under the comedian umbrella, you stop getting your ass kicked. I learned that the hard way. So, yeah, when I turned 30, I told you the story last time. I always been like the class clown type, class clown and shit. Got my GED, Army, woo. Got about 30 and was like, man, that class clown, he. Is that something I want to continue for the rest of my life? I'm about to be 40, 50, And you see a 40-year-old man that ain't taking life serious. It's different than a 20-year-old man that ain't taking life serious.
Right.
So what do I want to do? Am I funny? So I had to ask myself. So I went on stage and did a spoken word. It went good. And I started playing jokes.
How did you get it like on stage though? Like, what you mean? You try like amateur night somewhere, or how did you start?
Well, I'm a cheater. You put that out there. Take a step back. I'm not a cheater. I exercise my options. And at the time, the young lady I was talking to did not accept me exercising my options at that moment. So, but I didn't want to leave
You're a
her.
damn cheater, dog.
Exercise your options, like.
Hey, that's what I do. I'm like, hey, I work a lot, man. I feel like I should be able to.
his options. That's a new one, boy.
Is it good though?
Exercise.
Hey, here go one for you. I'm actively dating. I tell every girl I'm dealing with, I'm actively dating right now. While we had a good rest. Ain't that something?
That's a nice way.
I was gonna say that's better than saying.
I was like, at the same time I was dealing with the whole thing of, do I keep being he or you're more serious? Am I funny?
Okay.
So I said, 2 birds with 1 stone. I'd go to amateur night like a poet, say a poem for her, love W, get back into the graces. Excuse me. Get back into the graces. and see if I can do performance on stage. You know, if I can write something down, memorize, and recite it.
Okay.
So I had an A to B card at the time. You know what A to B card is, right? You go to A to B, no C. It is no C. And I was doing C activities in my A and B car. So the car broke down on me outside the club that I supposed to perform at. And so she stayed in the with the car in the parking lot. Mind you, already mad at me, so she didn't want to see the shit anyway. She was just trying to show support. And once the car went down, she was like really out of it. So when I signed up, came out, and I'm trying to get a jump, trying to get my car started, while I'm trying to also wait for my turn to go up. And I got to a homeless man. He's like, "Hey man, your car's in my living room. Get it out of here. I'm trying to watch TV." So I'm dealing with him. And so I went up there. You know, I did it. It was cool. And I got when I went home, and I said, "Well, that didn't prove nothing. I could say, baby, I love you, take me back all day, but am I funny?"
Right.
So I went up next week, did some comedy. Shout out to Bianca Bad. She was the host at this time. Bianca Bad was the host. She's blowing up right now. Y'all don't know who she is. Boom. So it was funny, and after that, it was rocking. We just started open mics.
When you got done, that you came to the decision like, this is what I'm about to pursue.
Man, I suck at everything. I can't remember nothing. I can't find nothing. I can't reach nothing. So the first time in my life, I felt like I was the best at something in the room. I started doing shows, open mics, I could look in the room and be like, I'm the best in here. Might be a small room, but it gave me the
You found your passion.
Yeah. They say, passion is what can you do that when you get done doing, people applaud. That's how you define your passion. And mine's is comedy. I went to Mike Ridley's Comedy School of Comedy. It was a 12-week course. Taught me how to frame my jokes. Because I said, after like 10 mics, I said, you know what, put some money in it. So it cost me $200, did the course. I learned a lot. Met some good people in the industry. And then COVID hit.
Right. That's it.
COVID hit, kind of slowed me all the way down. So now I'm trying to get back up in it. You know, now I'm trying to get back.
No, I appreciate you coming. I appreciate you coming. I enjoy when you come on this, the show.
Thank you for having me.
Because you know how other podcasts be having, real stars on that motherfucker.
Yeah. This is gonna be me on throw.
This podcast here, I'm gonna try to have a local. You know what I'm saying? The city on the show all the time. You know what I'm saying? It could be rap, singing, comedy, clothes. I don't give a fuck, but I'm gonna do this every. Try to anyway. Have somebody on here every week to help get motherfuckers together in the world and shit. But we about to jump into this Vita's segment here. So
Man, I got a great one today. My motivation of the week is just awesome. So this is actually a true story that happened to me this week. I want to tell everybody out there to literally start being grateful. Start being grateful for the blessings that God hasn't even given to you yet. Let me tell you how this works. So earlier this week, I always start my day off too with something motivational. When I get up in the morning to get ready for work, my YouTube going, my podcast going, it's always something that's going, because how you start your day, that's how you structure your day. So if you started off in a shitty mood, or you arguing with somebody or something like that, that sets the tone for the day, right? So I always start my day off on a positive note, so that goes with me throughout the day. So just listening to my regular motivational stuff, and they hit on being grateful, and so I started to think, like, am I being grateful for the blessings that I have and that God has given to me, or am I being unappreciative? So as I started to really think about it, I'm like, I don't give thanks like I should. I don't say it enough that I'm grateful for the things that I have. And the thing is that people don't understand, when you're grateful for things ahead of time and you constantly being grateful, you're going to continue to get those blessings in. So as I continue to just praise God and just thank Him for everything that He's done for me, literally 2 days later, I just dropped another line on my clothing line, and literally my stuff is blowing up right now. So, and literally this happened within 2 days of me just taking 5 minutes out of my day to just say I'm grateful, you know, for the blessings that I've been given. So my word for the week is just be grateful, be appreciative to what you have, what he's already going to give you. The moment you stop being grateful, that's the moment you ain't going to get no more blessings. Trust me when I tell you that. Because the thing is, if God feel like I'm blessing you and you being grateful, I'm going to keep blessing you. The moment you stop doing that, you're going to see, trust me, you're going to see those blessings dwindle away. So just stay grateful, stay appreciative. That's my word of the week.
Venus, word of the week. No, I like that. That was good though. So look, fuck it. Now I'm going to the shit I want to say. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Mel, brace yourself.
I can't wait, man. Like, just get it out.
All I'm gonna say, the message at the beginning of the show. Envious people. Okay, that's what I want to talk about.
Let's get it.
And I'm gonna break some shit down.
You're right. Let's say go. Let's go.
So look, you got motherfuckers out here. Oh, it's a motherfucker out here who I think wanna be me. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
To the point.
Is he wearing a shirt?
He probably to the point where he never liked me from day one. And I'm only addressing shit, I don't give a fuck. I'm just addressing it because I'm like, people really fucking like this? He always, you know what I'm saying, was hating on me. This motherfucker sent my wife a friend request, you know what I mean, and shit. And I was gonna send his wife one, but she ain't had no motherfucking page. You know what I'm saying? It's been years. So I'm saying, why do people like that? Envious people. Like,
But
sending your wife a friend, that's, boy, look, go ahead.
What we got in DMs?
Go ahead, D.
no, I'm just saying, like, to me, I love envious people. Cause that shit let me know I'm doing something right at the end of the day.
Yeah,
I'm on their
look at
motherfucking
it.
mind. They trying to be like me.
Look at it.
They want what I got. Man, don't
Or
look at that
like-
shit as you being mad.
Or like-
no,
like-
I'm not mad. I just had
You
to
just
address it.
trying to.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
to
But
address it.
Cause some
Man.
people are attention seekers, man. They want to pull that. I was just saying that. Remember we were just saying that. Some people want that side of you, bro. Like they want to see that. They know what route you headed in. They know what you're trying to do, bro.
Yep.
They trying to throw you off, and they want to see that side of you, bro.
Yeah,
but I can't say it's probably hard for you to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have you tried to mentor the young man?
Huh?
I presume it's a guy. Have you tried to mentor? You want to be like him? You want to be? Oh,
I don't even really fuck with him like that. That's why I'm like, what the fuck is the problem, nigga? You got a family and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I know this person.
Has he said anything to you personally?
No.
The mouse of this bitch? What is that?
Oh, that's my. He
Oh.
says the mouse of this bitch.
Nah, like I say, I don't even fuck with this nigga like that. I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying?
To send my wife a friend request.
It's like, dog, leave me alone. Nah, but seriously.
I want a name. I think.
No,
I'm
no,
not
I'm not gonna name
Not on
nobody.
that.
Nah, I mean on the sneak tip.
Not on the air.
That shit just flash across the screen for about 2 seconds. Then boop. And
No,
then
you know me. I want to bad the motherfucker, but I ain't gonna do that shit.
nah.
Did this happen once you started actually moving on your purpose on your own? Did this things start happening?
This shit started happening
Once you decided
like
you want to take your life to
2009 or some shit.
Damn.
That's when it started.
How come I don't fucking know him?
2009?
That's when shit started. It was like
math.
It was like I had a fucking I don't even know. I had somebody and the nigga spit some shit out there on me on some shit like, why you fucking with this lame ass nigga? He didn't even know me.
Dang.
Trying to get at one of my my girl. Then years go by. I go to a party, this nigga try to holler at my wife now, but she was my girlfriend at the time. Some shit almost jumped off.
Dang.
Now this shit, now some more years go by, I'm married, he married, and now he did this shit again. It's like, dog.
But you know
What
what
the
though,
fuck?
man? Like I feel what you're saying though. Cause I want to know the same thing, but what my situation, you know it best. I'm young, but I date somebody older than me. So everybody in her age, they always be like, you must with somebody younger. You know what I'm saying? It's hate. You know what I'm saying? It's like, basically with a date, I hear it all the time. He know firsthand. But how we deal with it, bro, we too good people, bro.
I ain't
You know
gonna
what
use
I'm saying?
Envious no more.
Like,
I'm finna change the whole name.
Who's your call?
Bitch ass motherfucker.
Ass mother.
stop, bro.
For real, it's like that shit crazy.
Yeah, it is. I be wanting to know the same thing. What about me is making you mad, bro? What am I doing?
I'm telling you, I really think the nigga start seeing my shit on the page.
That's what I said.
And I'm like, oh, you fucking doing some shit? Okay, I'm about to try to fuck his whole life up or something. I don't know what he thought, but you know.
But the thing is, you know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So you just keep moving like you moving.
It's gonna be worse.
He put dirt about you out there, like you trying to fuck life up.
It ain't nothing like that.
So let's see what the guy did. He sent a friend request to your wife. Maybe he didn't see that as hostile maneuver. Maybe he just sent it. He be saying bad stuff about you. What did he say?
No, he ain't never said.
He ain't never said nothing bad about you.
I mean, besides back in the day, he like
back in the day,
lame motherfucker. He ain't never seen me and shit.
He dirty macking. So he was dirty macking back then. And
He ain't never seen you?
No, I mean, I seen him. I saw him after that. You know, after he said that shit, I've been around him. But other than that, I don't fuck with this nigga like that.
You ever been to therapy?
Huh?
Both of y'all need therapy.
Yeah, we all, everybody.
No, I
think therapy.
My way playing tricks on
I did a therapy too. I just wanted Anthony to when he said it because I knew where he was coming from.
Robin, I said, nigga,
That's
I'm a
what
gun.
changed the whole show up.
Yeah, my bro need therapy for real.
You know, that
No, hey, need somebody to talk to.
No, I don't.
He can go in there and make the confidence.
Exactly. Confidence, bro.
Hey, can I touch on something right quick?
Yeah, go ahead, rub it down.
Man, y'all seen this fucking video, man. Dude, this shit made me so mad today.
The kid put on?
No.
Oh.
So it's a white guy, and two white cops pull him over.
Okay.
And he had a gun on him because he told him he had his hand on steering wheel. He said, I got license to carry, blah, blah, blah. So they got guns on him, like, you know, yelling at him, get out the car, this and that. So he said he talking to them like, no, you know, I got my gun on me, this and this. So he calmed the cops down. One of the cops put their gun up. The cops, in turn, I ain't gonna get into the whole video, but started negotiating with him. Now, mind you, they see the gun in the car. Had this been a black person, it wouldn't have been no talking. That's my first thing. But okay, they talking to him. He talked the cops down to put their guns up. So towards the end of the video, the cops is negotiating with him. Can you please get out the car, sir? Just do what we say. Just comply with us. And the guy steady telling them like, no, I'm not getting out. You know, this motherfucker was like, I'm about to pull off now. Y'all have a good day. And he just pulled off. They just standing there.
Meanwhile, the army
Man, I was so pissed. Like, are you fucking serious? Yeah, it's viral. I seen a few of my friends. That's how I saw the video. But you can't tell me. Now, see that right there?
That just made me mad.
Man, I know, man. But I mean, dude, I've never seen some shit like that when he didn't talk the cops down and put their guns up and they telling him, can you please get out, sir?
If that was me, I got blasted.
I think it's because when they see each other, they see a brother, they see a comrade. When we see each other, we see an enemy, an opponent. You know, so that's how when a white cop can see a white driver and you can talk them down. But then you may have two brothers that may have an interaction back in 2010.
Right.
In 2021, they can't see eye to eye. You know, I think that.
Man.
Here's what we should do. I got an idea to solve everything. Black people should be cops. White people should be firefighters. They go to fire anyway, right? That's what we should do. That baseball game be crazy.
Man.
No, you know that shit.
Something.
I mean, that shit fucked up. But you made me think about. I saw the whole. Did you see the shit with the army guy?
Yeah.
So did you see the very whole? Did you watch it? So it made me think a little different because they started after they pepper sprayed him. I saw the shit afterwards when they had him on the car.
Yeah.
And he kind of might have called that shit himself, but the media showed it. I don't know, dog. Cause they said,
Why you say that?
Because they told him, they said they did the shit because they turned the lights on. Just said they turned the lights on at my house, and this motherfucker kept driving until he got to his house. You see what I'm saying?
They said that's what happened.
The officer was like, the fact that you didn't stop and made us feel suspicious of something you was doing in the activity. Now, granted, I can understand like why they would be precautious to step to a car. You know what I'm saying? Especially like, you know, with their guns and stuff out. Then he had his hands like.
How you let a person that just killed 8, 9, 12 people? How you take them in without a fucking scratch on them?
Right.
You know what I'm I'm saying? Like that shit you can't justify. And this happens over and over and over again.
I think as long as, because this ain't nothing new to us, you know what I'm saying? It's new to us because we living in it, but this has been happening to our people for years and centuries, man. But I feel like it'll always be like this, even for future, our kids gonna have to go through some type of police brutality, some type of.
Well, when our kids get on there, like Terminator around.
They gonna, it's gonna be uproar.
Gonna be robots and shit.
But I just feel like, man, this is nothing new. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a way to just actually prevent it. But then again, it's never gonna be a way because we what we are, man. They see us as different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I just almost got pulled over today. I had to drop off an order in Rochester Hills. You know, that's straight. And literally, I saw the cop. I was doing the speed and everything. I was actually coming up to a red light, got behind the car. He saw me immediately, swooped out, got behind me. Now, mind you, I got a decent car. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ran dirty, nothing like that. So he gets behind me. I've been pulled up plenty of times. I know when they running my plate. So he looking at the damn little dashboard thing. He put my license plate in. I'm just driving like I'm getting ready, like he about to pull me over. So he ain't see shit. He rolled behind me for about another minute and he just pulled off. But I'm like, had something been wrong with my car, he would have pulled me over. But ain't had no valid reason to fuck with me anyway, is what I'm saying. I was good. I was just driving, stopping at the fucking light. But he seen a black person and he got behind me. And I don't play race cars. Yeah. That's not me. I have white friends. I have no problem with white people at all. I've never been the one to play the race car. But at the end of the day, you got to start getting real about what the fuck is going on around here. Like, come on, man. You know?
Because the police can low-key stop you and lie about why they stopped you.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. He probably just was like, I ain't even gonna fuck with her. Yeah. But when he ran my plate, if anything would have came back, I had an expired license or whatever the fuck, he'd have put me over when he really didn't have no reason, but he would have used that. Right. Well, I pulled you over because I just ran your plate and it came back. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how we can eventually get out of this, man. I don't really see a way for us to escape this. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's meant for us to win. You know what I'm saying? Well, people with badges, people with authority, I don't think it's meant for us to win. This is not a game that we're going to win. This is a game we actually just got to play and deal with. It's in how you play it, have your stuff corrected. Just be upfront, you know what I'm saying? Just be valid. That's all you can do.
Just stay your ass in the house.
Just be valid, man. They pull you over and just have your stuff together because it's a game that's about to go on forever, man. Ain't no winning.
Shit, man. My ass got to get the fuck. We about to get the fuck out of here.
One more thing. Steph Curry is the best shooter. Don't ever say nothing against that man. That man is the best thing to happen to the NBA. And
I
just want to say I'm proud of you, bro.
Me too, bro. I said you earlier.
You know I gotta hit you at least once in the show.
I said, bro, I'm actually proud of you, bro.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Let's see what happens.
That's boy, look at that.
Y'all want to throw y'all clothing lines and shit out there to these?
You wearing my shit? It's cool.
Yeah.
Look at you. Oh. I got it twice in one show.
Well, I ain't got once. I'm jealous.
Man, I can't even
put mine, make it just S-A.
Now this is my clothing line. I have a self-love. He wants you to stand up.
Oh.
I have my clothing line is called Be Bold Self-Love, where I promote nothing but self-love. When I tell you self-love is the shit, okay? It's the shit. This is actually my Pride line. I just dropped this line. It's one of my shirts for my Pride line. I'll be dropping in June, but you can get it now. So yeah, I got a kids line, an adult line. So yep, check me out.
And I got a motivational brand, man. It's called AAS, all about success, man. It's just a motivational brand to help everybody get on one accord. To really just, strive and grind to everything that you're trying to do in life, man. It's just really one thing to just put us all in the same mind frame, have the same mentality, But you can follow me on Instagram at either DrewLowKey or __ AA Success.
Are you subscribed to my OnlyFans? Private Sweet Dick, OnlyFans.com. That's it.
I'm like, what?
Hey, good content.
I can't.
Shit.
It's always the one.
I got some shit going. I got a little clothing line I'm coming up with. I think y'all gonna like it. I'm working on the logo. But also want to shout out to the cameraman, K Grind.
K Grind, baby.
K Grind. Got the episode. Appreciate you, bro. But shit.
Gotta look at professional. Shit, I remember this nigga was shooting in the damn basement with goddamn kids in the background and shit.
What's the motherfucking thing called with the
a telescope?
A kaleidoscope and shit. Goddamn it, for the colors and shit. No. But shit. So it look like we're gonna do this shit every Sunday.
We're on our way up.
We're gonna do this shit every Sunday. So, shit. Until next time, goddammit.
Hey, you know I always gotta close out with this. Sit your ass down, okay? Quick, COVID. Sit your goddamn ass down, some motherfucking weird. Stop doing shit, so we can get back to doing shit.
Till next time.
Y'all take it easy.